This isn't sponsored content. This is honest content. Good morning, YouTube, and sit down, have a coffee with me, and watch another one of my very honest tool reviews. This time, the Milwaukee 12-volt subcompact impact driver, Gen 1 versus Gen 2. M12 FID, Gen 1 brushless, M12 FID, Gen 2 brushless. The main differences are the size. The Gen 2 is quite a lot smaller in terms of its length. It's got about 10 or 12 more torques. It spins faster and has more impacts, and it also has, the old one just had speeds 1 and 2, the new one has got speeds 1, 2 and 3, and then a tech screw mode. So the thing that makes these drills so good is, number one, their ergonomics, their size, their lightweight, but the level of control you get. They are amazing. You have so much control driving screws with these compared to the bigger drills. They engage the screw more easily. There are more impacts and higher speed, which means you are doing less work. And yeah, they're just a dream to use, far less fatigue, not only because of the weight, just because of how much easier they are to use. And I cannot stress enough how much more control you have with these versus an 18-volt drill. It's just amazing. So I'll just give you some numbers. Now, I've put the 18-volt in here just to use as a yardstick to measure with, because most people have an 18-volt tool. And numbers are generally meaningless to me until I did some tests. So I'll tell you my version of how to interpret numbers. A 5 Newton meter gain is noticeable. A 10 Newton meter gain is significantly noticeable. And a 20 Newton meter gain is life-changing. I'll stop talking and boring you. We'll do some work now. First up, the M12 FID Gen 1, 100mm 10 gauge wood screw, radiator pine. Okay, let's go. Next up, the Gen 2 M12 FID, same deal. Just for argument's sake, the 18-volt Gen 2. Okay, now the 100mm 14 gauge bugle screw. Gen 1 first. You would normally pre-drill these. Same test, new screw, the Gen 2. Ten gauge, 65mm, self-drilling, type 17 screw into dense Aussie hardwood without a pre-drill. If you're still watching, thanks for watching, guys. I hope that was insightful to you. If you already own this, do you need to upgrade to this? Well, I'd say really only if you do a lot of bigger screw work, and you will benefit from the tech mode. Incidentally, I didn't really need to do the upgrade in terms of speed, impacts, or tech screw mode. For me, it was the size. This one being a full 25 millimeters shorter allows me to get into drawers and into the corners of things, but it is wider this way, the diameter is bigger, and it's shorter, so the approach angle is actually a bit tighter. So unless I use a longer bit, I can't get into corners as well as I could with this one. But still a worthwhile gain. If you were in the market for a tool and you want to look at the 12 volt, well, it's certainly not underpowered. It'll do most things unless you plan on doing landscaping and heavy construction. Anyway, that's enough seriousness from me. Love you, thanks for watching, see you later, and